Grand risings, rich risings, love risings, health and wealth risings, balance risings, peace risings. Everything out of love with risings. Grand risings, everybody. Light of Lotus here. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Of course, an airplane will be going by when I start recording the video. Practice my focusing. But grand risings, you guys. Light of Lotus here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Like, subscribe, I guess. I normally don't broadcast it. However, maybe I should. I feel like I'll be dropping some gems. It's real low key. It's real low key. I'll be dropping some gems. We always get started with our daily affirmations, and today in my journal, although Jacqueline says this is very sacred, it should be talked about, I like to share it with you guys. I feel like my channel is very sacred, and I can trust you guys to be vulnerable and open. I can't do it nowhere else, right? Why not YouTube? Why not pour my fifis out on YouTube, huh? But anywho, so the question of today says, or the prompt for today says, always make sure your optimistic thoughts outnumber your fears and doubts. List 10 optimistic thoughts. So, to me, list 10 optimistic thoughts mean speaking into existence. I'm very optimistic. I'm very positive and very hopeful. And I have a lot of faith. If it's one thing about me, I have faith. But anywho, so list 10 optimistic thoughts to me basically means list 10 affirmations, speak it into existence, speak it as if it's already here. So that being said, today our daily affirmations are going to be that. So we're going to just take a second to wind down, focus, relax. As we state our daily affirmations, we're going to inhale through our nose. Release and exhale it through your mouth. And say it like you feel it. Say it with your chest. I'm successful. I am at peace. I am fearless. I am elevating. I have genuine people around me. I am growing. My diet is becoming very consistent. I am saving tremendously better. Release. I am safe. And as always, I am protected. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay. So, now that I got that out of the way, we're going to get straight into today's video. And today's video, I'm just talking to myself. You're fine. Today's video, by the title, you can tell we're going to get deep. We're going to be talking about some insecurities. What are you guys doing? Looking for seashells?
Yeah, and like, he likes to look for fossilized stuff.
Like what?
He said he found some, like, old manatee, like an ancient manatee.
Oh, wow. That means he knows what he's looking for, because I feel like a normal person would just walk past that, right?
Because it looks ugly. I'm like, you could pick up the ugliest thing.
Oh, wow. Well, good luck with that. Okay, guys, so today's video, we're going to be talking about insecurities. And insecurities meaning everything. self-destruction, I guess, self-manipulation or whatever. I don't really know, but so basically, an example is like, basically speaking on relationships, an example, or insecurities can stem from past traumas or things of that nature. So, for example, let's say you're in a relationship and your boyfriend is moving weird, but in reality he's not moving weird, but you're just assuming he's moving weird because you used to move like that in the past, so you have a little doubt or a little self-guilt. Your self-conscious is eating you alive. You're like, oh, I used to do that, now he's doing that. What is he doing? In reality, he's not doing anything. But another example is just, I don't want to base it all on relationships, but for example, if they're moving, I couldn't talk, I couldn't be vulnerable, like I couldn't. But anywho, another example is, say you're in the talking stage to somebody, or you're establishing boundaries with someone, and basically they start, when I say moving weird, I mean things like, oh, not answering the phone when you call but texting you instead, things like that, little things like that. Say things like that, you start thinking about, and you start tripping, like, well, dang, why is he doing this? Is he in a car with another female? Is he doing this? Is he doing that? In reality, it's like, these are the things that used to happen to you. These are the things that you used to deal with. So you're projecting them onto your present, or the person could just be not shit and also be doing that. But also, it's deeper than that. I feel like it falls on self-love, because self-love, self-value, self-worth takes you a long way, and even I struggle with that sometimes. Meaning, you know your energy, you know your vibe, you know your passions, you know your success, you know everything about yourself. 100%, you are in love with you. You know your value. You know what you bring to the table. You know that you are the table. Hello, but sometimes you doubt that. If you don't know that, then that's when all the securities and everything start to come in. But when you're 100% confident, 100% confident in yourself, 100% trusting in yourself, 100% dedicated, consistent, building, loving yourself, then you realize that the inconsistencies within the person, it's just, they bad. That's their, that the inconsistencies, I can't even talk. People around me tell me to slow down all the time, but the inconsistencies in that person has nothing to do with you and your being. You know your energy. You know what's up with you. So that being said, that's on them. But when people lack the knowledge thereof of themselves, then they don't see the self-worth. They don't see all of that. They don't, because don't get me wrong, love or even lust can get you there. It can have you blocked. It can have you stuck. I was stuck at a point in time. I used to be dumb. Well, we all had our dumb phases, I'm sure, relationship wise, but it can have you stuck. But even for friends, some people feel desperate for friends. Me, as you can see, I'm always alone. Don't get me wrong, I have a few friends. They live all over the world, but I'm always alone. I don't run in packs because I'm not desperate I'm not thirsty for friends. I'm not in desperate need of a friend. Of course, it's nice to have a girl talk. Of course, it's nice to see things and hear things from the male perspective, but I'm not desperate. Meaning, energy is everything to me. You are the people you keep around, and that being said, energy is everything. I don't want to hang with somebody with some dusty, draining energy, because draining energy over there comes over here like a moldy banana. Well, bananas don't get moldy. At least I've never had a moldy banana. But anywho, like a moldy pear. If you keep a moldy pear next to a clean pear, the clean pear is going to get contaminated and moldy too. And that's the same with energy. I don't want to hang around nobody with degrading, demeaning, draining, negative energy. I'm, like I said earlier in the video, I'm a very, very, very optimistic girl, so energy is everything. So that being said, I'm still struggling with some aspects of self-love, but although I have that type of self-love and confidence in myself to where I can roll solo, I can do what I do, my energy is so great, I attract anything I need or want in this world or universe. I attract. So that being said, if I go out alone, I'm gonna vibe with somebody. Not that sounds kind of desperate, but my energy is so great, I'm having such a good time by myself. Somebody's gonna notice my energy, give me a compliment, or try to come approach me, talk to me, you know. That being said, I'm not pressed for friends or something, because I know my table, and I know what's on my table, from the salads to the fruits to the veggies to the cornbread to the sweet potatoes. I know everything that's on this table, so don't try it. But going back to this insecurity, are these almonds or something on the beach? These are some kind of nut. It look like an almond. But anywho, going back to insecurities. So, me personally, this is another form of insecurities, but me personally, I am insecure about my skin. I have all the self-love in the world. It's hard to say I'm not insecure, because I know I'm beautiful inside and out, but when it comes to my skin, it's love-hate, and it's not my skin, it's really just this region on my back. I feel like ever since I moved to Florida, it's been worse, because the sun out here is drastic. But growing up, the doctors never knew what it was. A lot of my friends who have the same thing, they tell me it's sunspots. You guys can probably see my shorts. I'm sorry. But a lot of my friends tell me it's called sunspots and tell me what to do, but literally it comes and goes as it pleases. I'm sure you guys can see discoloration in my skin, but I don't really try to embrace it. I try to hide it, but I try to get some tattoos to cover it up, and it's set. I don't even know if that's the word, but let's just speak on it in present tense. It's seeping through my skin. It's seeping through the tattoos. I don't know if that's a word. It doesn't sound right no more. But it's bleeding on top of the tattoos. So I just have no choice but to embrace it. I can't hide my skin forever, because it's summertime. I like to show a little skin. Hey, no, I'm just kidding. It's actually fall, a few days into fall, but I don't even know. I hope I covered everything. I feel like I'm getting off topic and my video is getting very long, but I need to focus. I need to work on patience, so let's get it together. So basically, it was so beautiful. Insecurities stem from self-love. If you have no self-love, then you have nothing. Because referring to every other video or anybody in real life, life requires balance, energy. Of course, you should love yourself more, but you can't love anything else if you don't love yourself, if you don't value yourself, if you don't see yourself. Even a cigarette, this is just an example. You can't be consistent with cigarettes and see the value in cigarettes and keep smoking up cigarettes, but not see the value in yourself and be consistent with yourself and love yourself. It don't work like that. I don't know where it does, but it don't work like that. And sometimes when it does, it don't, you know? No. No. That being said, simple. Just do things that make you happy. Well, I can't say just do, because it's obviously easier said than done, but do things that make you happy. I'm here in my happy place. I'm at the beach. Although we going through red tide, I still think, because I see signs posted, but people are in the beach. Not to be dry snitching, but Anywho, we're in red tide, but I still find my way to the beach. It's been a while since I've been here. I still go to the local pond and lakes near my house, but it's been a while since I've been here. This is kind of far from me, but with life being hectic, I can't help but to put myself first. My schedule is so crazy right now. I have to do things for self to start my day before I do things for anybody else in this world. And the things I do for self are things that get me going, things that set me up for success for the day, things that I love to do, like come to the beach, write in my journal, charge my crystals, listen to music, draw. I'm just doing this. You guys can't even see what I'm referring to, but let me show you. Just things I love to do. I'm here. It's beautiful. Oh, this is a long video, but it's worth it. But things I love to do. Oops, sorry. Write in my journal, draw, write music, write in the book of life. Just enjoy life. I can't complain. Of course, I'm not where I want to be, but who is? It's always room for growth. It's always room for opportunity. And it's always 100% room for love. So if you guys take anything from this video, give yourself love, give yourself praise. Always remember, stay grateful, stay thankful, give yourself some love each day, even if it's just looking in the mirror telling yourself, I am proud of you, I love you like no other.